Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on area of irregular shapes, worksheets. So this video presents some worksheets where we can practice finding the area of some irregular shapes. Now there is a lesson on this particular video, so on the last slide there is a link. If you click on the link, that will take you to the lesson and it will explain the idea behind all these examples. So let's quickly go through them. Find the area for each of the following. So all these angles here are right angles, so that's quite straightforward. Now the lesson says that when you have an irregular shape like this, just divide the shape into smaller shapes, find the area for each of the smaller shapes and add them together. So here we can divide this shape so that we have two rectangles. Over here we can divide this shape up. I think that gives you a hint. When you see a line like this at an angle, the hint will be that you can divide this shape into two smaller shapes. One will be a rectangle and the other a triangle. This one here is quite straightforward because we have to find the area of the grey section. So we have a large rectangle and two smaller rectangles, but we only have to find the area of the grey section, so I think you'll have a clue there. Over here we're finding the area of the coloured section. Now it's almost a rectangle, but we've got that part missing, so that's giving you a hint what we do. So that's the base there, and that's the perpendicular height. Over here, this is similar to a rectangle with two parts missing. So we have all the measurements that we need. They're all there. So I think you'll know what to do in that shape there, no problems at all. Over here, if we put a dotted line, I think it's quite obvious where that dotted line goes. We can divide this shape into a rectangle and a triangle. This is quite straightforward again. You have all the measurements you need. There's a base, there's a perpendicular height. That base there is the same as this one. There's a perpendicular height. And here you have two measurements and you have the measurement here. So this one's a little bit involved, but if you take your time and do the correct dotted lines, you'll know what to do without any problems. And the last one here, this is a very interesting one. All we're given is this length here of 18 millimeters and 15 there, but those marks there tell you that all those lengths are equal. So that gives you a great idea what to do. Remember, that's 15. I'll just give you one hint. If that's 15, that length, this length, and that length are all equal, and they add up to 15. So that definitely gives you a hint on how to proceed with this one. And remember, if you're not sure what to do, the link on the next slide will take you to the lesson. So this video has given us a few worksheets where we can practice finding the area of irregular shapes, and all we do, the basic idea is to divide the irregular shape into smaller shapes, find the area of the smaller shapes and add them all together.